That pond had a lot of flowers like golden lotus, lily, shatapatra, etc. Swans, chakravakas, cranes, and other birds were playing around that pond. An elephant enters the scene now. You should have started with elephant, right? You should note all these scenes first. Now an elephant enters the scene. That elephant was called Gajendra. Indra means chief. Gaja means elephants. It is the chief of all elephants. It is called Gajendra. Tatraikada tad girikananasrayaha karenu bir varanayuta pascharan. Gajendra came surrounded by a lot of female elephants. This male elephant Gajendra comes. Usually you might have heard about Gajendra Moksham in a slightly different way. But here it is Bhagavatam. In whatever way Bhagavatam narrates, true to the text, I will explain. Now this Gajendra, male elephant, is surrounded by a lot of female elephants. Vigahya tasmin amritambu nirmalam hemara vindotpala renuvasitam papavunikamam nijapushkarodhritam atmanamad bisnapayan gataklamaha. It was a hot sunny day. The elephant Gajendra felt very thirsty. Mere drinking of water was not enough to quench its thirst, so the elephant, along with all the female elephants, just plunged into the water, entered into the water to have a cool bath and quench its thirst. The elephant entered into the water. At that time, a crocodile living in that pond caught hold of the elephant's leg. Tam tatra kashchit nripadaiva choditaha graho baliyan charane rushagrahit yadrichayaivam vyasanam gato gajaha yatha balam sotibalo vichakrame. Now a crocodile caught hold of the elephant's one leg. The elephant tried to come out of that crocodile's hold, but the crocodile was too strong that even that elephant could not come out of his hold. It called the other female elephants for help. All those female elephants tried to pull this one Gajendra out of the crocodile's mouth, but even though all the female elephants tried together, they could not bring Gajendra out of the hold of that crocodile. Crocodile was very, very strong. The female elephants tried, but in vain. They all left the place, leaving Gajendra alone. Gajendra, it fought with that crocodile for 1,000 years. It was Krita Yugam. So their lifespan was more. For 1,000 years, this Gajendra fought against that crocodile. Still, it could not come out. Finally, the Gajendra realized nobody else other than Lord Sriman Narayana can save me from this danger. So finally, the elephant lifted his trunk upwards, worshipping Bhagavan. Because if we want to worship, we will join our hands together. We have two hands. Elephant has only one hand. So it raised his hand, which is its trunk, upwards. This is one form of Anjali by the elephant, and it called out to Narayana. Gajendra Stuti, 8th canto, 3rd chapter. Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yata Etachchidatmakam Purushaya Adi Bijaya Pareshaya Abhidimahi. Namo Bhagavate. I worship that Bhagavan. Bhagam means six. Bhagavan means one who has six. Which six? 6 attributes: Jnanam, Balam, Viryam, Shakti, Aishwaryam, Tejas. In Vedantic parlance, Jnanam means Bhagavan is all-knowing. Balam, he has the ability to support the entire universe by his mere will. That strength is called Balam. He supports everything by will. Viryam, Viryam is changelessness. Bhagavan never changes. That is called Viryam in Vedantic connotation. Shakti, Shakti means his power to connect even the opposites. He has got power to connect opposites. That is Shakti. Aishwaryam, the ability to command, rule and control others. Tejas, Tejas means to accomplish his wish. He doesn't need the help of anybody else. He himself can accomplish anything. That is Tejas. So all knowing, Jnanam, Balam, all supporting, Viryam, unchanging, Shakti, connect opposites. He has got that power to connect opposites. Aishwaryam, he can control anybody. Tejas, he can achieve anything by himself without anybody else's help. Bhagavate, the Bhagavan, one who possesses all these 6 attributes, I worship him. Yata Chidatmakam, the one who is the source of this universe. Purushaya Adi Bijaya, the root cause. That's why we say the elephant called Adi Moolam. Purushaya Adi Bijaya, Pareshaya Bidimahi, Yasmin Idam, Yataschedam, Yenedam, Ya Idam Swayam, Yosmat Parasmat Chaparaha, Tam Prapadye Swayambhuvam. Yasmin idam. The world finally dissolves into Bhagavan at deluge. Yataschedam. The world comes into existence from him during creation. Yenedam. Only because of Bhagavan, this world is functioning. Ya idam swayam. The entire world is filled with Bhagavan because he is all pervading. So it dissolves into him, comes from him, exists because of him, and everywhere he is inside this universe. That Lord who is greater than Jivatma, much greater than insentient matter, I perform Sharanagati to him. Just observe Gajendra's stuti. He did not say Narayana. He did not say Vishnu. He did not say Vasudeva. Without mentioning name, he just mentions the qualities. Whoever possesses these kind of attributes should come and rescue me. So, Namo Namaste Akila Karanaya, Nishkaranaya, Adbhuta Karanaya, Sarvagamamnaya, Maharnavaya, Namopavargaya, Parayanaya. I worship the Lord, who is the sole reason, root cause, creator for all the creations, who is the cause for everything, who doesn't have a cause for himself, who is the wonderful cause of this universe, who is the receptacle of all Vedas and Agama Shastras, one who grants liberation. I worship that Lord. As Gajendra completed his stuti, Devas got confused. Devas were speaking. Is this case ours? Is this case ours? Is this case ours? Because they were all discussing, is this case ours? This is case ours. Narayana said, is this case ours? You are asking. This is case ours, he said. Case ours. I am Kesavar. Is this case ours? No, this is Kesavars. I am Keshava. The elephant had called me. Evam Gajendram Upavarnita Nirvisesham Brahmadayo Vividalinga Bidabhimanaha Naite Yadopasasrupur Nikilatmakatvat Tatra Kilamaramayo Hariravirasit. Narayana said, this is my case. Kesavar's case. I will come. Narayana started from Vaikuntham in Garuda Vahanam. Tan Tatvadartam Upalabhya Jagannivasaha Stotram Nishamya Divijay Sagasamstuvadbihi Chando Mayena Garudena Samuhyamanaha Chakrayudo Bhagamadashu Yato Gajendraha. Narayana came in Garuda Vahanam to the banks of the pond where Gajendra was caught by the crocodile. Gajendra saw Lord Sriman Narayana in Garuda Vahanam, another Garuda Seva. Yesterday we saw one Garuda Seva. Today's Garuda Seva. The elephant had darshan of the Lord and said, Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. The elephant worshipped Lord Sriman Narayana. Wait, one question. Shukabrahmam has coined this shlokam beautifully. Jagan Nivasaha. The Lord is everywhere. But he came in Garuda Vahanam right from Vaikuntham with so much speed to rescue the elephant. If God is everywhere, why should he come in Garuda Vahanam running from Vaikuntham? Everything is there in the shlokam itself. Jagan Nivasaha, but he came. Jagan Nivasaha means he is present everywhere in universe. Then why should he come rushing towards the pond in Garuda Vahanam? Why should he strain himself? Also cause strain to his vehicle Garuda. Just imagine, Narayana is present in the tooth of that crocodile or not? Is he present? Yes. If the elephant calls out to him, Bhagavan could have loosened the tooth of that crocodile, loosened the grip and let the elephant go. That's all Gajendra Moksham. Why should Bhagavan come all the way from Vaikuntham for that? He is present within the tooth of that crocodile. He can loosen the grip. He can make the tooth fall down. The elephant can go on its way. Why should Bhagavan come? Because Bhagavan could have saved Gajendra in that way as well. But it will not give much happiness to the devotee Gajendra. Devotee will not be pleased. Only when Bhagavan comes in a hurry. That's why Gajendra Varda is called Hari. Because he came in hurry. He came in such a hurry to save this Gajendra. Only when Bhagavan comes with that kind of a speed, with love towards his devotee, this devotee Gajendra will be pleased to see the love Bhagavan has for him. And Bhagavan wanted to enjoy seeing the happiness of his devotee. Bhagavan wanted to have joy by seeing the joy of Gajendra. Let me give you one example. The same Upanyasam can be listened through YouTube or not. You all know I will anyway upload on YouTube. Then why are we coming in person? If you listen in YouTube, you may feel happy. but you may not get the feeling of listening live. That's why you are coming live. Not only that, in YouTube also, you may enjoy, you may smile, you may nod your heads, you may clap your hands, but I cannot enjoy that. But if you all come here, you often nod your heads, you often smile, you often clap. Seeing that, Upanyasagar becomes happy. Similarly, if Bhagavan comes live, Gajendra will be happy. Seeing that, Bhagavan will become happy. That's why Bhagavan chose to come in front of him right from Vaikuntha in a hurry in Garuda Vahanam. So Bhagavan came in front of him. He caught hold of the trunk of the elephant and brought both the elephant and the crocodile out of the pond. Tam vikshya piditamajaha sahasaavatirya sagrahamashu sarasah kripayojjahara grahat vipatita mukhat arina gajendram sampashyatam hari ramumuchat uchriyanam. Now the Lord, using his disc, killed the crocodile. He shot his disc at the crocodile. The crocodile's neck was chopped off and the elephant got relieved. That crocodile, pranamya sharasadisham uttama shlokam avyayam agayata yashodhama kirtanya gunasatkatham sonukampita ishena parikramya pranamyatam lokasya pashyato lokam somagat mukti kilbishaha. That crocodile was actually a Gandharva by name Hu. Now, being hit by the Lord Sudarshana Chakram, he got Sapa Vimochanam, got rid of curse, worshipped Bhagavan, and crocodile attained liberation. Hey, what is this Upanyasam? Elephant liberation or crocodile liberation? Crocodile attained liberation first. How? Can you give liberation to a evil crocodile which troubled a devotee? Actually, he was a Gandharva by name Hu. Devala Rishi cursed him to become crocodile. He got Sapa Vimochanam and went to Vaikuntham Moksham. How? Gajendra caught hold of Bhagavan's feet directly. So he will get liberation a little later only. But knowingly or unknowingly, for good or bad, this crocodile caught hold of the feet of a devotee, Gajendra. If you catch hold of the feet of a devotee, you will get moksham immediately. That's why crocodile attained moksham first. Then Bhagavan turned towards Gajendra. Gajendro Bhagavat Sparshat Vimukto Jnana Bandhanat Prapto Bhagavato Rupam Pitavasas Chaturbujaha. Now Bhagavan caressed the elephant Gajendra with his hands. As he caressed, that elephant got rid of its curse. That elephant was a Pandya king by name Indradyumna. He was observing a vow of silence, Mauna Vratam, and doing puja to Narayana. At that time, his guru Agastya came. He did not notice. Agastya got angry and gave him curse that you are so arrogant. So you will become an elephant. So he was born as an elephant. Now, with Bhagavan's Sparsham, divine touch of Bhagavan, he got rid of that curse and attained a form similar to that of Lord himself. He is going to take him to Vaikuntham. So the elephant took a form similar to Lord himself. Now, the answer for that description of all those natural scenes. Narayana told that Gajendra, who is also now four-armed with a disc and conch, looking at Gajendra, Bhagavan told him, whoever remembers the pond, the hill, valley, trees, milky ocean, island, and the entire scene, along with you and me, will get rid of all their sins. So, if you want to meditate on Gajendra Moksham, it is not enough if you think about Gajendra and Bhagavan alone. Bhagavan himself says you should meditate on pond, hill, trees, peaks, island, valley, ocean, everything. And then think about Gajendra caught by crocodile, Bhagavan coming in Garuda Vahanam rescuing Gajendra. If a person thinks of you and me like this, he will get rid of all his sins. In addition to that, Yemam stuvanti anenanga pratibuddhya nishatyaye tesham pranatyaye chaham dadami vimalam gatim. Whoever chants the Gajendra Stuti, will get liberation at the end of this birth. Yathanu kirtayanti yatat shreyas kama dvijatayaha shuchayav prataruttaya duswapnadi upashantaye. Every day while waking up, we have to meditate on Gajendra Moksham. If a person thinks about Gajendra Moksham at dawn immediately after waking up, he will not get bad dreams at night. To avoid bad dreams at night, immediately after waking up in the morning, we have to meditate on Gajendra Moksham and chant. The Lord who rescued Gajendra is called as Hari. He came Hari. So while waking up in the morning, we should chant Hari, 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 Hari. 7 times we should chant Hari. But only thing is, you inform the person who is lying next to you that one Upanyasakar came and told me that we have to chant loudly in the morning Hari, because it is Bhagavan's Nama. Actually, Hari should be loud. Hari chant should be loud. But better inform the person who is lying beside you, because they may think what Haribari, he is shouting Hari at morning 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. he is shouting Hari. They may get afraid. So it is better to inform. So Bhagavan himself said, if you meditate on Gajendra Moksham while waking up, you will not get any bad dreams. Now, Bhagavan took Gajendra to Vaikuntham. Here you see that crocodile already went. Bhagavan did not give Archiradi Margam for Gajendra. Usually, anybody who goes to Vaikuntham has to go through Archiradi Margam. It has been described by Chandogya Upanishad. Archishoaha, Anna Apuryamana Paksham, Apuryamana Pakshat, Yan Shadudangeti Masangstan, Masebya Samvatsaram, Samvatsarat Adityam, Aditya Chandramasam, Chandramaso Vidyutam, Tatpurusho Manavaha, Sa Enan Brahma Gamayati, Yesha Devapato Brahmapataha, Yetena Pratipadyamanaha, Imam Manava Mavartam, Navartante, Navartante. But for some great devotees, Bhagavan cannot bear the separation from them. If they have to travel all along Archiradi Margam, it will cause some delay in their reaching of Vaikuntham. Bhagavan is just yearning to reach them quickly. So Bhagavan will come in front of them and take them to Vaikuntham in his own Garuda Vahanam to avoid the delay of Archiradi Margam. Is there any other example? Periyalvar is there. Vishnu Chitta Periyalvar. For him, the last decade, in the last centum, last decade of Periyalvar, Senni Vongu Tan Tiruvengada Mudayai, there the Lord appeared in Garuda Vahanam in front of Periyalvar. Why means the Lord could not bear the separation from Periyalvar till he travels in Archiradi Margam. So he came in Garuda Vahanam. Periyalvar sang Paravayeru Paramapuruda Ni Ennai Kaikundapin. So he came in Garuda Vahanam to take Periyalvar directly to Vaikuntham. This has been explained by Nadador Ammal in Prapanna Parijatam. Similarly for Gajendra also. You have experienced a lot of curse and 1,000 years of suffering with this crocodile. No, you need not suffer. You need not travel to Archiradi Margam. Just sit on Garuda Vahanam. I will take you to Vaikuntham. This is mentioned in Bhagavatam. Evam vimokshya gajayutapam abjanabaha tenapi parshadagatim gamitena yuktaha gandharva sindha vibudaihi upagiyamana karmadbhutam swabhavanam garudasanogat. Placing him on Garuda, Lord Narayana took this Gajendra to Vaikuntham. There is a great philosophy behind this Gajendra Moksham. My grand preceptor Ashukavi Villur Srinidhi Swami composed around 4,000 verses on Gajendra Moksham. On Gajendra Moksham alone, Villur Swami composed 4,000 verses, because every day he will wake up, think of Gajendra Moksham. By God's grace, he is an Ashukavi. One shlokam will flash across his mind, he will write. Every day he will meditate on Gajendra Moksham and write one shlokam in his diary. 4,000 shlokas we were able to find so far. Maybe more shlokams we can find out if we search for other of his diaries. In that, he gives one philosophy behind Gajendra Moksham. Manomadiyam matanati kinnam grahena dirghena grihitapadam manogya matanga tayopapannam matanga samrakshaka palayetaha. Our mind is the crocodile. We are all Gajendras. Each Jivatma is the elephant Gajendra. Our mind is the crocodile. Our mind, the crocodile, pulls this Jivatma Gajendra into the pond of worldly existence. The pond is worldly existence. We are all pulled by our mind towards mundane material existence. We try our best to get rid of it. We also call other people to help us. But even if somebody helps, we cannot get rid of this mind. Even with our efforts, we cannot get rid of this mind's control. What to do? Just like Gajendra surrendered to Bhagavan, we also surrender to Lord Sriman Narayana. He comes in Garuda Vahanam. He just subdues our mind, just like he subdued the crocodile and takes out the elephant, brings it to the shore. Similarly, Bhagavan takes the Jivatma Gajendra to the shore of Viraja in Vaikuntham. So Bhagavan will take us to the banks of Viraja. This philosophy is embedded within Gajendra Moksham. So if we surrender to Bhagavan, he will save this Jivatma, elephant Gajendra, from the clutches of the crocodile called our mind. So with that prayer, we conclude day 3 of this Bhagavata Sapthaaham. Ayavametad Bhagavatam Akyanam Bhadramastuvaha Pravyaharata Visrabdam Balam Vishto Pravardatam Labastesham Jayastesham Kutastesham Parabhavaha Yesham Iddivarashyamo Hridayastho Janardanaha Kaveri Vardhatam Kale Kale Varshato Vasavaha Sriranganatho Jayato Srirangashrisha Vardatam Mangalam Yadavendraya Mahaniya Gunabdage Vasudeva Tanujaya Vasudevaya Mangalam Mangala Shasana Parair Madacharya Purogamaihi Sarvaisha Purvairacharya Satkritaya Astu Mangalam.